much I can find my way. We got everything here.
Well, good morning and welcome to our first VanDayz in Tassie. We've decided that we're going to do try and get a VanDayz up. I reckon maybe once a month. People seem to love the VanDayz and they keep asking, are you going to do another VanDayz? We really love how you guys just do the real life everyday scenarios. So I thought today would be a really good day to do it. It's so windy outside. You wouldn't be able to tell because it's a stunning day, beautiful blue sky, but it is so windy. I've just literally done all our sheets. They're all out on the line in the caravan park, and I've had to peg them down with 5 pegs on each sheet just to try and keep them on the line because it's that windy. But bonus, they'll be ready probably in an hour anyway, so I'll be able to make the beds this afternoon instead of tonight when we're all ready to go to bed, because that's when we always forget that the sheets are still on the line and we haven't made the beds. Anyway, so today I'm going to actually get into the van and I'm going to start rearranging some of the cupboards because we've got a few extra things that we've got. We've doubled up on all our sort of vitamins and things that we order through Metagenics, and we've sort of running out a bit of room. So I'm going to actually try and play around with different cupboards and move saucepans and like food cupboards and trying to switch everything around, see if we can make it a little bit better than what it is at the moment, because a few of the drawers are just sort of turned into rubbish drawers and I think everyone's getting a little bit frustrated with it. So washing's done. I've done 4 loads this morning of just our quick 15-minute washes to get everything out on the line, to get on top of the washing. Sheets are done, so that's another big tick that's done. Tim's doing editing this morning, looking very busy.
I'm not actually doing editing right now.
Oh, you're not? I thought you were.
Hang on.
Are you having a break, are you?
No. Well, what you don't know is that we actually sold an investment property and it's settling today.
Woohoo!
Well, I mean, you know that.
Yes.
But I'm just trying to tie up all the loose ends because I don't know. I just don't understand why people can't get the final amount correct.
Yeah, trying to rip us off and get more money from us.
Yeah, like they reckon that we still owed rates on the unit and all that sort of stuff, but we actually paid it. So we're trying to send receipts proving that we paid it and all that sort of stuff. So it sort of gets a bit... I just don't get it.
We're selling the unit so we can keep travelling.
Well, no, we actually sold the unit because the interest rates were just making it unviable to hang on to. So it's a bit hard to pay. I mean, we do have some more investments, but this particular one, there was a mortgage on the unit, and it was just pretty unworkable.
Yeah.
At the moment. So anyway, so I'm just trying to make sure we're getting the right amount of money. So I'm sort of doing figures, so it's putting me in a bad mood.
But you love figures, you love maths.
I do, but it puts me in a bad mood when people can't do their maths right.
Yeah, well, when it's your money that they're trying to take.
Yeah. Anyway,
our money.
But it's a stunning day today. I bought a new bike yesterday.
I know, woohoo! Exciting.
So went to Anaconda. I didn't even know Anaconda even made bikes.
That was my idea, wasn't it? I was like...
Well, Justine said, can we go to Anaconda and buy a bike? And I went, because we went to Giant, and the Giant bikes were...
They were like, the minimum was what?
$850.
Yeah, that was for the standard...
Yeah.
Anyway.
That just had normal cable brakes and all that sort of stuff. I thought it was stupid. Then Justine said, I wonder if Anaconda sells bikes. And I felt like saying, God, you're stupid. But actually...
Oh, now the truth comes out. Oh, he thought I was stupid. Yeah, no, here we are.
I didn't really. Yeah. No, I don't think you're stupid.
Hey, it's okay.
But anyway, the thought did go through my mind. But anyway.
See, this is what I live with. He gives me shit all the time. We just don't see it all the time on the camera.
I'm just being
honest.
That's
okay. That's okay. Oh, look, we can both be in it now.
But anyway, so we went into Anaconda and there was a bike there that was reduced from $1,600. It's a bit close there, baby.
I know.
Reduced from $1,600 down to $600. It was $599 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I think maybe what they do, and this is probably their little trick, they probably put it up for sale for $1,600 for a day, and then reduce it back down to $600 so they can say that. But the bike is really great. Took it for a bike ride this morning, and had hydraulic brakes, all that sort of stuff. But went for a bike ride, and it was so windy that when I was going down a hill, I had to pedal because the wind was pushing me back. The wind was coming me down. It was ridiculous.
So that's what I was saying. It's super windy. I mean, you look out here, you wouldn't know because the trees down there don't move. Right down there. Hey, puppies. But you literally go out from where you're not protected by cabins or caravans, and you literally get blown away. It pushes you back a couple of steps. That's where our awning's in, which was definitely a smart move to make.
Yeah.
But we went for a nice romantic bike ride yesterday afternoon, didn't we, after we got the bike back?
Because before we only had one bike between the two of us. It's quite nice to be able to go for a bike ride.
Well, we had two bikes. One me and Tim would share, and one that Riley's obviously has. But then we had the scooter as well, which was the bonus, because usually there's always somebody with the dogs, walking the dogs. So we thought there's not really much use with the dogs to have three bikes. But as it turns out, there's so many beautiful bike tracks down here, and we've been riding every day here because the track's just literally out the front of the caravan park, and it takes you all the way down the coastline and the beach, which we'll show you anyway, obviously, in another video. But we got the extra bike, and I think now, because we left the scooter back at the sunny coast, because the whole of New South Wales you can't ride them or some rubbish, so we just decided let's leave it at home and see how we go without it. So we now have three bikes, which is awesome, because the dogs can just chill in the van where we are at the moment, because you can just go for a half an hour ride and the dogs just chew on their goat's horn things, and they've become really good now in the caravan.
And it's stunning where we are, because we haven't had we had a bit of a cloudy day a couple of days ago, but there hasn't been a cloud in the sky for the majority of the time we've been here. Sorry,
can you just continue that? The dogs, like siblings, they've just stolen. Soka has just stolen Millie's goat's horn. That's why she's barking. Well, it's so annoying. Did you steal her goat's horn? Ahsoka? That's very naughty. So, this one's Millie's, and this one's Ahsoka's. That one, you can take that one. No, you want yours. There you go. You take yours. You have this one. Over here, please. Right? Doesn't matter how many we buy, they only want the same one, just like kids. The problem is, because they're tied up, Millie will have hers out of the way, and then Ahsoka come along and sneakily takes it off her. Look, guilty. Guilty as charged. Anyway, like I said, they're like children. You can have a billion toys, but they all want the one toy. So, anyway. The dogs have been pretty good considering, but Millie's getting a lot better. But anyway, what were you saying? I don't even know what you were talking about. I was distracted because she was barking.
I was just saying how awesome the weather's been, even though it's been windy. Yeah. But we're actually in a caravan park only because we probably didn't really need to be in a caravan park, but it's just where we are. It's so easy.
I think because we're waiting for our mates as well, and we thought...
And they're coming here. But
but it's also good as a base at the moment, because if anything, we're saving fuel.
And we're doing so much editing for you guys, and I know we just need to have the internet on all the time, and it's just so much easier. But realistically, once we leave here, I don't think we're going to be... I think we've got a caravan park over Christmas because your family's coming down.
Yeah, so that'll be busy.
But and then we've got a caravan park the night before we leave, and
so we've only really booked. We've only booked two things really for the whole time we're here.
Every time else, we're just going to be.
We're just going to try and stay in as many low-cost free camps as possible in Tassie. That's our goal. And just stay at caravan parks when we actually need to stay there for whatever reason. If we need a caravan park, for example, if we need a base for a week, and we can't stay in a low cost or a free camp, obviously just sitting there, that's the only time we'll probably sort of head towards a caravan park. So there'll only be a reason for it, I guess.
So what are you doing today?
Jim gets concerned every time I'm like...
I just got to get some work done.
Has nothing to do with you. You stay out of my way, I'll stay out of yours. And you can stop your whinging about I can't find anything.
We are going to go to an arboretum or something today. What are we doing? Some forest walk?
You look really thrilled about that.
No, I'm actually excited. I actually want to go.
You look pretty excited.
Don't get too close. It's like too close.
I know, but this is what it's like.
I never get that close to you.
Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm cleaning out drawers. So, for example, this is the drawer, one of the drawers. It's sort of a bit everywhere. And then I'm going to So, Tim was telling me how he's all busy, he's doing what he's doing. I literally start my cleaning, I start taking everything out of the cupboard, out of the drawer, I've cleaned my first drawer, I've got everything set up into the piles, and along comes Tim to start making a mess in the kitchen with his shake.
I haven't made a mess.
Yeah?
I haven't.
You just had to quickly wipe all the chocolate off.
No.
It's way past breakfast time.
I'm hungry. I've been busy.
I asked you, can I make you breakfast? Can I make your shake? Can I do it? You said,
Yeah, I
no,
don't-
I'll do it. I'll do it. No, I'll do
What's
it.
going on with your hair today?
Oh, I washed it, so it's all like slippery and it's soft, so it keeps falling out of my hair elastic.
It looks really charming.
Anyway, I don't care. I'm not here for a beauty contest.
You win.
I shaved all your hair off yesterday.
You win every beauty contest in the world, babe.
You're hilarious. So now he's in my way, and I have to now wait for him to be out of my way. Look, I've done one drawer. Ta-da!
You keep asking me where am I going to put this. It's like,
Do you know what? Because everything that's been randomly put in here, this is what I'm asking him. Like, I'm finding random pieces of tap pieces in the drawer.
Well, that's because we have the candy machine now attached.
And then I'm
Have you shown everybody
finding little baggies like this that just have random bits of bike pieces and some random medicine.
Well, then I say, well...
So I'm not throwing anything out because I know that I have to ask Tim first, hey, what's this? Is there a spot this can go? But he's like, oh, I don't know. And then he just puts it down next to him and he keeps doing what he's doing. And I'm like, this doesn't help.
How am I supposed to know where to put it?
Because it's your stuff. Because you're going to say, well, you should have thrown that out, but I don't throw anything
This
out.
is not my stuff. This is for your bike.
So don't we have a container where bike stuff is?
Do we?
We should.
We don't.
Like I don't know, a kit where you have all the tools and stuff. We should make one.
We should, because that little back thing...
Anyway.
I don't want to.
This is what I'm dealing with. I try to get started and then he gets like, you've been doing that all day. And that's because I have to keep stopping.
Did I make a mess? No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Because now because he wiped it up before I put the camera on. Because he knew that I was going to show you guys that he comes here and makes a mess. And then he's like, can you put it on, cleaned it up for me because the camera was on.
It's not very nice with just water.
I told you that.
But it'll do.
Yes. Anyway, I'm just going to have to sit down and now wait for Tim for like 20 minutes to have his shake and all his tablets and another glass of water. And then he'll probably go like, oh, I feel like a piece of toast. Might get the toaster out, have a piece of toast. By then it'll be lunchtime and I'll probably have lost my effort to go, you know what, let's just not do this now.
I don't have any toast.
Meanwhile, Riley's happily doing the good thing. He's up here, out of my way,
I am playing with my friends.
playing with his mates,
Even though his
having
wife-
fun. He's got the window open and he's being a good boy. Unlike Daddy.
Look, stop. Stop it. Stop.
Guys, you can actually stay at base now, alright?
Stop.
So I'm tier 3.
Just go back.
Alright, I'm just gonna go outside and wait for Tim to be out of my way.
I'm out.
Okay, so I've begun. There's stuff everywhere, but I've cleaned a couple of drawers, emptied some. We've got stuff again, sort of everywhere. I don't know.
You were getting upset about me making a milkshake.
You'll thank me when this is done. Which you've carefully left on the edge of the bench. And that's where it will stay until I put it away. No, just leave it.
Sorry.
You're not going to try and move it now. Check this out. So, right, this was one of the first things I did. I know it's a bit dark in here. One of the first things I did is that the light switch. I still don't even know what the light switches are in here.
right.
Isn't that terrible?
Like, what did you want in the
Oh,
light?
there we go. Just so you can see a little bit better. So this was the first cupboard I started. Right? I didn't touch the top.
Oh, sure.
So this is mainly all cooking stuff up here. I had a couple of pasta things up there. But then you got this one here, which I haven't cleaned yet. And seriously, all this stuff on the table came out of that bottom part except for two things. And look how much food we have.
Wait, was that him?
Now, if someone says to me, we've got no food, yeah, I'm sorry, but we do. We just need to get some meat. We just need to get some lamb and some chicken. And we've probably got about 8 or 9 meals here easily. So, anyway, I just don't know. I'm looking at this now going, well, how's that going to all fit in where I want to put it? And then I'm trying to fit... We do need a new toaster, but today's like an important day because I'm moving everything. I need to make sure I get the right toaster because at the moment we've got a long toaster. But it's been crap ever since we bought it. We have to put it down like 3 or 4 times to actually get a decent amount of toast. So we've been looking at toasters for ages. We just haven't fallen through and spent the money. But We did go to Harvey Norman yesterday for something else, but I might actually head back there and I might get this other toaster that we did look at. Actually, it's not a long one, it's just like a fat one because it'll fit in the drawer that I think I want to put it in much better than the long one. So, I tell you what, it's fun doing this, but then it gets frustrating because it's like, I have a plan, but then certain things didn't fit next to each other, so it's like, okay, we can't do that, we've got to go back to square one. But I reckon it's almost coffee time. What do you reckon? Do you want a coffee? Oh, you've had a coffee. Well,
Look where I am.
I might make myself a coffee. That might help me sit and navigate. I always sit on the chair. I sit on the bed, and I always sit here and I'm like, okay, look at the mess. What's going to fit where? And it's just, honestly, I sit here for like a good 15-20 minutes and I think, okay, I look at the shape, look at the size, look how big the drawer is, and in my head I'm going, okay, that will fit there, that will fit there, that will fit there. And then by the time I get it all, I figured it out, and then I go to a drawer to put those two things and I'm like, they don't fit. So I come back and I sit on the bed again and I reassess the whole situation. But there is two things. I found some cool stickers, right? So we don't have stuff all over our van advertising us. We just don't. I don't know. So it's really cool that we have so many followers just by word of mouth or people coming past us or chatting to us. But I found these stickers and I went, you know what? I'm going to put one of our stickers on because we've actually got heaps of these. So the first one I put up was obviously Thumbs Up Australia. And it's just on the back. Just a little sticker. Just because it's fun. I'm going to start making the caravan so much more like home-like rather than this caravan that we just take and don't get dirty because it's filthy. And then anyway, I found one of our old Ram stickers when we bought the Ram. They gave us a heap of stickers and this was our favourite and this is why we kept it. So I've actually put this on the back of the caravan now. I love it. I think it looks really, really cool. So I'm going to find some more fun stuff hopefully whilst I keep going through the drawers. The doggies have finally given up on fighting over the goat's horns. Yes, there, boy. A good girl. And Millie, you come out that way, darling. You're going to get stuck. You've got to come back the way you came. This way. Come here. This way. Good girl. Good job. She's a good girl. She always goes in one way when she's on a lead and then she ends up trying to come out the opposite way and she gets caught around the tyre. So, but she's managed to come back the right way this time. There we go. All right, back to it. I'm gonna make a coffee and then I'm gonna reassess, and Tim's now telling me we've got to clean the toilet out as well, but priorities, we're gonna get the van back in order before we even start pulling more stuff apart, but we will get onto the toilet later. And we didn't tell you guys, but we're actually on an ensuite site, and I tell you what, it is so awesome to have a separate room for the toilet and the shower. That's why we're going to clean our other toilet in the caravan while we have that luxury. So before we head back off grid, because we've only got another 2 days here. Yeah, and then we sort of feel like we're hitting the roads of Tassie. Can't.
So I know we told you like 6 months ago that we're not coffee drinkers, but
on the hot section?
But I just need to show you something. What's wrong?
Is this on the hot one or have you got it on the little lukewarm one for you? Tim likes his coffee warm, I like mine hot.
Just like you, baby.
Oh, hilarious.
Right. But what we've actually done is we've actually gone and bought this really awesome little coffee machine. And we got this because the coffee that we actually are using is imported by a friend of ours. And we're actually going to be doing a little bit of a chat about this coffee in the next sort of...
These are the guys that are doing some travel with us down here, yeah. So we're going to actually interview him, so then you guys can, see where it all came from.
But this is probably the nicest coffee I've ever had in my life, and it's all organic, and it's biodynamic, I think. It's all organic, and it doesn't have all those terrible side effects that you get when you have a coffee. And it just smells so good, doesn't it?
See, I never in a million years thought that I would be smelling coffee going, oh my God, I can't wait to have a coffee. I've never drunk coffee in my entire life.
It is really nice to sitting down with Justine on the occasional morning together.
When we get a chance to sit together.
We can actually just have a coffee together.
Oh, it smells so good.
But Justine's been using this macadamia milk.
I do. I don't
really like that at all. And I've been using this almond milk, which is just awesome.
Yeah, that's nice too.
And I really like this one because it gets really creamy. But
I'll put it back.
It's always difficult trying to find that. But then at Coles the other day,
Oh yeah.
okay, I'll show you. It was really difficult to find that particular brand of coffee. But then I was in Coles
milk.
buying
Not coffee, milk.
milk. Yeah. But I was in Coles the other day, and look, check this out. Coles actually sell the little one of these. How cute is that? That's probably enough for one coffee, but they're only like $1.10
They're a good
or something.
backup though to have if you run out of milk. You've got the backup one.
Because yeah, I was having a bit of a moment trying to think what am I going to do when I run out of that almond milk. So I really like it.
You were having a tanty.
I was not.
I don't want my milk. Why can't I have? You even went to the bakery, remember? And you asked the bakery people. He saw it all on the shelf, right?
Bakery had,
it did look like that it was for sale. And he's like, "Oh, can I get a few of those milks?" And they're like, "Oh, they're not for sale. They're for our business."
Well,
But in saying that, they could have sold you a couple. They had like so many there.
yeah. Anyway, so let's see how she goes here.
And it self cleans. Check this out. Like, this is a winner. Love it. We're yet to nail the pretty pictures on top. So if anybody knows how to do that, that would be awesome. You're supposed to do that pretty look, but I just put it on because it looks nice like that.
Do you have hot chocolate on yours?
I do.
So
Yeah,
we use this again, organic raw cacao.
That's just sprinkles on top.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But it really adds a bit. So again, we got this from a health food store. It's got no refined sugar, no processed chocolate. So and Riley really likes
Can
this.
I have it? Thanks. It's just like your better option if you want to
Yeah.
have
That's
stuff.
not a good look. I haven't actually even looked at the ingredients. So what's it got?
Oh,
It's got.
I don't know. I've got to put the lid on because
You
when
can't get the lid on that. It's terrible.
You can. Look, see, if you just let me get it on. This is why it falls out everywhere. Here we go again. See, Tim, he doesn't put the lid on. He goes, oh, the lid can't go on. Ta-da!
You're so
The
special.
lid has gone on.
All right, ingredients: organic raw sugar,
This isn't a
organic
cooking
raw
segment.
cacao powder, natural vanilla flavour. So the number one ingredient is raw sugar, but anyway, it's still really nice.
And then
Oh yeah.
we always put a bit of maple syrup. Just a little bit for me anyway, because I like to have a little bit
Because
sweet.
maple syrup is low GI, isn't it, baby?
Well, I can have it, so it's nice. I can have a nice sweet coffee. It's not that sweet. It's quite
So
nice.
anyway,
It's the
as you
kind
can
of coffee
see,
you
this
don't
is still a
need.
work in motion.
But look at this.
There's work in motion all the time. I don't really know what's going on.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, coffee time.
Are we going to be...
I don't want to do anymore. I'm done for the day. It's going to stay like this all night till tomorrow.
Yeah, well, all right.
It's coffee time. See ya. So I'm getting there. I'm excited because I've done 3 drawers so far and I've replaced with stuff and it fits. Tim's not happy with me because I had to get to the cupboard above him where he's working. So I've had to turn the table. That's the face of happiness. So I need to get to the cupboard up here and it's
There are some days I just have to let Justine go because it's one of those days today where Justine's is on a mission, and if I get in her way, then all hell breaks loose. So it's best if I just hide in the corner, but then Justine starts moving the corner when I'm sitting.
I need this corner.
Because if I don't, then, you know, the proverbial hits.
While
the
he's
fan, so-
whinging, anyway, he's whinging now, but later tonight he's going to go, oh my God, babe, that was such a good job you did today. I'm so grateful the Caravan's got a place for everything now. But check out what I've done. I mean, there's still crap everywhere, but I've actually tidied one drawer and I've replaced stuff. So this has become really nice and tidy. This was literally up here with just crap. So I've tidied up all our spices and sauce drawer. And then I've eliminated this as a saucepan drawer and I've turned this now to all our pastas and our sauces we add to stuff, and if we want to make sushi, all our other the few extra things for cooking, dates and stuff, and all our soups. I'm so excited about that drawer. Oh my God. That was all the stuff that came out of that tiny little cupboard up here. I still don't know how. I must have just shoved everything in there. Anyway, I was doing a Tim. Anyway, so I've also...
Hello. I'm still playing
Riley's
with my
having
friends.
the best day today, aren't you?
I'm just still playing with my
I
friends.
know. Riley loves it when he gets computer days, but I just need to get stuff done. That's just looks horrendous at the moment, but that'll be fixed later. But now I've made this one the saucepan drawer. So we've got all our sandwich bags and bits and pieces and our grater extra stuff, just our other stuff here. But I am so excited because so far everything's fit. At the moment, I'm tackling under here. So I've taken everything out of the here. And I think we're going to get rid of the long toaster. I think I mentioned that before. We're going to head into Harvey Norman later. I need to get another shelf from Bunnings that I'm going to put up onto this wall here. And that's going to hold the rest of our sort of hot chocolate and teas and coffee stuff, just to get it out of the other drawer. Yeah, and so I'm going to try and make it so the toaster can fit down in this bottom cupboard here, and then I'm going to keep all my cleaning stuff up here now, and all our dog's medicine. Because this is a really hard little part, you can't really fit anything in there because of this stupid water filter where it's placed. Like, it'd be great if it was sideways, but we just don't want to muck around undrilling and drilling holes. So I'm going to keep that back little nook up behind here with all the dog's medication or tick treatment and all that kind of stuff, put it in a Ziploc bag and just put it up there just so we know where it always is. It's easy to access. So so at the moment, that's where I also used to keep all the containers. So now, gosh, no, my hair does look wonderful today, doesn't it? Now I'm going to put all the containers that were under the sink, which is all these ones. I was actually going to chuck these ones out. I don't really use the collapsible ones like I used to, just because they started to get a bit annoying. When they get really full and you want to stack them in the fridge, they collapse on each other, and I don't know, I just prefer the harder ones because they're actually easier. They're quite easy to store. They just go in each other like this. Like, I just sit them inside each other. I bought these the other day. They're awesome. They've got a really good lid. I think I got them at Anaconda. Because we're going to make a lot more ice cream and sorbet and stuff, they're really good for storing in there and chucking into the freezer, and they stay really cold, and it's really, really good. So Riley made a beautiful fruit sorbet the other day, so he's loving it. Anyway, so I'm going to put all the containers and my bowls and things like that, and I think my little platter on the floor. I'm going to try and fit that all up in here. I'm going to tidy up. This is all our cooking stuff, so I'll tidy it up a little bit, but I'm hoping that it will all fit in there. Fingers crossed, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Can I help you?
Justine's been moving stuff. So my little shaker cup, where is that now?
Was that the one that you left on the bench earlier?
Here it is. Sorry, I forgot.
The one that I put in the sink.
Yeah, sorry.
I've already partially reached. Yeah.
Oh look, have you shown them what the addition to the bathroom yet?
That what?
The thing we have in the bathroom.
Nah, we're not going in there. What's
going on?
There's stuff on the ground. We're not going into there yet. We'll show everyone that later, because I don't think you need to show everyone that at the moment. This is Tim taking a break. He was going to take it out on me, thinking he couldn't find stuff. I have moved a lot of stuff, because I can tell you how many times I'm going to go to that bottom drawer to get the saucepans, or under the sink to get the containers. But I've done the top 3 cupboards now, look. So we've got our snack drawer, snack cupboard, that hasn't changed much. All my containers fit up here perfectly. I will have to find a spot for my glasses. I just have to sit them there for now. The cooking stuff's still up there like I normally have. This is still... See, I didn't move it. See? Isn't that exciting? You can still find stuff. This is our cereal, and these few things here. I'm actually getting another shelf from Bunnings, and our NutriBullet and everything's up there. But I'm going to get another shelf to put here, and that's where I'm going to put all our little extra hot chocolate things and sugar, and well, not sugar, whatever it is we're having. Stevia now, apparently. That's apparently what we're having now. I'll probably still have my maple syrup or raw sugar.
Really good in here, babe.
But I know, look at this. No. That's a no. We all had that on evidence. Oh my God.
Well,
what are you doing? You need to sit down. You need to sit down and have a break, okay? It's all right. Do not spill that. You right?
When I've been on computers all morning, I go a bit googa. I don't know how Riley does it.
He's a kid. He loves it. So yeah, he was about to just put what I have already sorted in this cupboard, and he was about to throw it into this nice clean drawer that I have organised from, what's open and what's not opened to the back, because that way we don't have 4 or 5 different things open anymore. They're mine. What are you sussing?
Oh, there should be another one of these jars.
Nope, there was only 2.
No.
There's only 2 in there. I haven't moved anything. I went from the drawer onto the bench and then back into the drawer. So,
There was 3.
well, you've got the other one somewhere else. That looks disgusting. What are you drinking?
Green stuff.
Green stuff. All right, we're just going to go and cook some really beautiful lamb for lunch. But it's been in there for... It's only been in there for 3 days, but it's gone off.
This is the problem that we have, right? Since we've had the dogs, Justine's decided that we have to change their diet.
I did not.
She did. So now our freezer is basically dog food. So, and with Riley's frozen fruit, there's nothing left in the freezer for our meat for dinners and stuff.
My frozen fruit is for everyone.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right, Riley.
so-
He's just having a little moment.
What
Let him have
happens
a moment,
is that
it's
we
all right.
put the stuff in the fridge and then we forget about it and it goes off.
No, we don't forget about it. You just overshop. That's why I'm like, where are you going to put it? And you're like, oh, we'll find space. You'll find it. You'll be right. We get home from shopping and you literally leave the caravan. You leave the caravan and be like, oh, I'll be back in a minute. And then you go off talking to old mate everywhere in the caravan park, making friends. And I come back, left here to try and find a space to fit all this meat you said would fit in the freezer.
Well, I just want to reiterate what happened with old mate. Got a really lovely neighbour here, and he's got a new to him caravan. It's second hand. Hey,
Nothing?
what's new to him?
Yeah.
But he's got a
Tim can't help himself. If he sees someone with a caravan and it looks new, or they comment,
Can I finish?
I'll come over and I'm going to
No.
come and play in your caravan.
No. So
Let me come and play.
we were just having a chat because he obviously saw our van. He said, "Oh, look, we've got a pretty good battery system in here, and I can't get it working." Well, poor old mate had turned the battery system off. He hadn't realised he actually turned it off. But he had 400 amps of lithium and a couple of solar panels and an inverter. He had no idea how it was all working, so I had to go in there and help him. It was really cute. But anyway, there was a little button that you pushed on the battery management system that he'd pushed, and it actually switched all the batteries off, and he couldn't realise why he couldn't get power offline. So, but anyway, we got it sorted. So back to you. What is this?
Well, this is just one of the many baskets of crap. This is like, we have 2 of these. So these are called the baskets of, I don't know where it goes, so let's throw it in here basket. But now,
The baskets of doom.
the baskets of doom, the ones where you want to accidentally leave outside and put a free sign on it and just not even bother going through it. But yeah, it's just crap.
What is this?
It's a brush.
For what?
No, I'm kidding. It's just a scrubby thing if we need it. Again, we don't need it because we already have one. And yet we have like 3 of them. So they're yours because we're going to go swimming in Tasmania. So let's have 2 pairs of goggles, swimming goggles.
Riley's.
We've got a hook that doesn't fit anywhere because it doesn't stick to the walls anywhere. Ant gel that didn't do anything because when we had ant infestation. We have got the camera. That's kind of important. That shouldn't really just be thrown in there like that. This is the camera that we have for the doggies when we have them in the caravan if we go for a walk or a ride. We can see them.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, anyway.
And we've got like little suction hooks that, you know, for Christmas lights that we don't even have any. So these are always come in handy just to have them in here. And we've got about, I don't know how many of these that we have for the fusion locks, but we really only need 1. We have so many.
Here are all our spare fuses. I was wondering where they got to.
Anyway, because you guys are really enjoying it, look, we got all these cords.
Oh.
What's happening? Oh, look at this. So Ahsoka's honing in to steal her goat's horn. This is what happens. It's okay. The house is happening. See, she's looking at it. It's letting off a sound. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish this one.
It's working really well, that house, isn't it?
Well, she's not going nuts, is she? She keeps looking for it. See, look, she's she's playing with Ahsoka. She's trying to see. Ahsoka stole it. Now she's taking it back. Good girl, Millie. Ahsoka's pretending she knew nothing about it. She's like, I'm just going to sit here and pretend I'm not doing anything and I'm a statue. But she literally just stole the goat's horn off Millie.
Anyway, back to it.
Anyway, oh look, we've got another one of these. That's the 4th one of this stuff.
Oh, good.
To go into the fire. So Tim's decided that he's helped me enough with that basket.
You never actually asked me. Let's just explain
That's how he helped me.
You never asked.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This could be useful. Don't throw this out. All he did was just throw it in random spots on the bed.
This is not my strong point, tidying up shit.
I know. I didn't ask you to tidy. I just
I
asked
don't
you.
know what that is.
Oh, look, we found
What is this?
another one of these. We now have 3 of these fusion lock suction things.
What is this?
We've already discussed it.
I don't know.
It's to scrub dishes with.
Why do we even have it?
You bought it.
I didn't buy it.
Tim walks through shops and he goes, oh, that looks nice. We might have a use for that. Let's buy it. So we buy it.
I don't.
And then it goes into the
wasn't me.
Then it goes into the basket of doom, never to be seen again. And then we have these conversation of why do we have this? Why do we
Thumbs
have
up
that?
Australia in the basket of doom.
That should be a movie.
I know.
It could be a movie, I tell you. So
right. I
anyway,
need to
so
lift
he's
it
left
out.
me on the bed. So now he's like, well, he's going, can I throw this back in the cupboard? And I'm like, no. Can I put this back? I said, no, we haven't finished. I'm still cleaning. And he goes, well, I need to make lunch because I'm hungry. So I'm like, well, that's fine. I can make lunch. And now he's telling me he wants to have a toasted sandwich, which guess where that is? Under the bed, where we've just thrown stuff all over the bed into piles. And now he wants the toasting machine from underneath me. So as soon as we lift this, it's all going to go back into a pile again. So kind of defeated the purpose of actually doing what I was doing.
Australia in the basket of doom. So funny. Anyway, all right. So this is what happens when I haven't eaten. So we need to.
This is just you all the time.
We need to do something about this now. So
It's a very good idea.
getting lots of messages and stuff. So
Because, wow, you're an important person.
I am
Very important. All right. What's for lunch?
toasted sandwiches.
Because our lamb was off that you left in the fridge.
I've already gone over this. I'm not going over it again. So can we get cracking?
That is Tim's favourite saying. Let's get cracking. Let's get cracking.
What are we doing with this
when
stuff?
he's over waiting and he's over stuff everywhere and he's decided he's finished doing what he wants to do. Now he's like, well, come on, let's get cracking. And he always says it when you're about to do it. You better be careful. We've got 3 of those. If I give one of those to Riley, you'll be in trouble. He'll be chasing you around with it.
All right.
Anyway, I have to go because I know where this conversation's going.
It's out on a walk. Hang on, what are you doing?
Stop fucking wrong!
Well, that was
I thought I just heard a crack. Anyway, it's very windy out here today, but I was just telling Justine that we're going to have a swear jar.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Because you have no idea the editing I have to do on our videos, just
You're so full of it.
just to delete all the F-bombs that she drops all the time in the videos. So
Money is absolutely lying.
I'm actually not.
Money, we're running lollies!
I'm actually not.
So not true.
It just so is.
Rubbish.
This is such a Westie.
I'm just a free speaker.
Anyway, whenever I edit the video, half the time is taking out all the F-bombs.
You know what? You are so exaggerating. I'm actually very good on the camera. I don't really
know
swear
that.
much at all. So,
What are you doing, buddy?
I'm going to do another roll. Bloody hell, this is stunning.
Oh yeah, this is Devonport, East Devonport. Look at all the grass area out here.
Right, ready?
Wait.
Yeah. Ready? Go. Go, 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 go. Your turn. You going to run?
No. Oh,
Ready? Go, 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 go.
Can I be really in your computer soccer?
no.
Why? Why?
Because Millie thinks the soaker is a sheep.
What if she is a sheep?
But she's not, she's a kelpie.
Ready?
Maybe she's pop, but sheep.
No, she's not.
Right, watch this. You ready? Second is a good start. While you're going to run towards the beach. If it's that one, let's took it over. Let it come, quick, 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 quick. Let it go. Quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 run. Hey, Sogie. She's just like a big brown sheep for Millie. Millie rounds her up. You ready?
Yeah. Aww.
It's my heart. And I made a beautiful rock because that's the colour it's supposed to be.
I could make that into a ring for you, baby.
Isn't that beautiful? Oh, thanks, babe. I don't even have my rings on. Oh, look, I'm not married at the moment. Woo.
You're
I'm a
hussy.
boozy.
You're such a hussy.
I know. How cool is that though? It's kind of like a wonky heart.
That's your heart of stone.
Alright. We found some really awesome rock pools down here. We haven't actually explored down here this much because it's low tide. Believe it or not, this whole area
What are these things?
at high tide is actually underwater, this whole area. So anyway, we found, Millie's got the zoomies. It's quite funny. Here, we've got something to show you. So watch this.
It's called the tide.
Look at this.
I
Dad.
know, what
tide
that
does
is
that.
that.
Look. Look.
What is it?
Look.
What are you doing? They're just these little things here, and you squeeze it, and they become a weapon. That was so funny. You had no idea what was happening then. I used to do this as a kid. It used to be so cool. It's just all these little, I don't even know what they are, to be honest. And you just take a little piece, like that.
Oh my god.
Oh, Millie's gone nuts. Millie Moo! She's got the zoomies. Anyway, as I was saying, and you get the little bit like this. Oh, Millie! And then you squeeze it in between and it shoots off like that. Anyway. I'm sure that was very informative for you, but we're having a lot of fun. Millie's going crazy. She's gone nuts, baby. Millie! Let's go. Quick. Ready? Go. She'll get her. Ready? Ready? She'll get her.
These actually feel like
Quick. Get her.
these feel like PP guns. Like Nerf guns.
This is like our relationship.
It's not like our relationship. Seriously? Oh, yeah, that's me running away because you won't leave me alone.
I think so. Or a soaker.
He's still going, he's still getting daddy.
Okay, no more. Okay, we're going. Bye-bye.
Busted.
That's some chippies.
Yeah.
Not busted.
Well, we're back again. Today is the day after yesterday. I did really well and got heaps done yesterday with my drawers. I'll do a final sort of once over, I think, of all of them once I'm finished, but I had a break yesterday. We took the dogs for a run and went down to the rock pools just down from the Caravan park. We had a ball down there, Riley and I running around. Millie got the zoomies. It was so funny. But then I got back and unfortunately I ended up with a migraine, which I have not had for months and months and months. So yeah, I was pretty devoed yesterday, just sort of saying, why have I got a headache? I've had such a good day. We've been on bike rides, we've been busy, I've been doing stuff. And anyway, the only thing I can put it down to is just that constant bending up and down, draws, the dogs, and I don't know, maybe it's just, you know, it's happened before. Sometimes if I just do too much of the up and down consistently, my head doesn't like it. So anyway, so I was a bit devoed yesterday and Tim tried everything on my reflexology and a massage, and I had an ice pack on my neck, and then I had the stuff over my eyes, so nothing really worked. I just had to suck it up and take some Nurofen and lay in bed for a few hours. So that was the end of my cleanup day yesterday, so I was a bit sad. Anyway, so today's been a lot slower morning. We've gotten up, done our usual brekkie and watched a bit of telly together, and I did all Riley's bedding today and some towels and stuff, so I've done a couple of loads of washing, hung all that out. And of course the weather decided, because I'd hung all my sheets out, that it was going to rain. Just long enough for me to go over there, take everything off the line, come in here, hang everything, as you can see, around the caravan, and got sheets hanging everywhere and doonas hanging everywhere and random sheets on that bed, just because I'm trying to dry everything. And then the rain stopped. But I was not going back over there to hang it all out again, to have to race back later to do it. So I've just ended up forgetting it and just hanging it in here, and I've used the ensuite sort of shelter just to chuck the rest of our stuff. You're going to chew that, Soaker Pokes. Oh, you're finding your inner puppy. It's quite funny. That's one of Millie's toys. Anyway, so today, so today's a slow day. Done some washing, and I've just made this really, really yummy broth because Tim went and got me some more chicken frames so I could make my broth. Check this out. It's actually a new one I tried in the Thermomix today. It was a turmeric and ginger chicken broth that I'd made. I mean, I just have that mainly just for me because Tim will have some, I think, but I usually just have it just to help with my gut issues. So it's really yummy, but it's not as good as my ones. Like, I like to just wing it and make mine up as I go, and I would usually use a slow cooker because we're on the road again and we've been traveling and I've got the Thermomix that can do the slow cooking. I've been trying the different recipes on Cookie Doo and stuff that you can get. So this one's okay, just not as flavoursome as some of the ones that I have made that have a lot more sort of herbs and stuff in it. Yeah, so that's us so far. I'm about to get stuck into the back cupboard and a couple of the drawers because I want to change a few things around. Tim is almost done editing, I think. Yes, looking good, baby.
Yep, I'm going cross-eyed.
Yeah, he's nearly done the video for tomorrow, so he won't let me watch it. I keep asking, can I watch some? He's like, no, I'm editing. So I don't get a say in the videos of what comes out. Tim just does it all and I'm just told what to do. So
As if you don't have a say.
I have a say at the end of it.
Change this, change that, change this, change that.
Are you right? Are you having a little midlife crisis?
No.
I might say, you forgot to put this in, or why don't you do this, or take the music off here, and he just looks at me and says, it's already done. I'm not changing
No,
it.
that's not true either.
And then if he doesn't say he's done and I say, well, can you change it? Then he cracks it and has a little tanty, and then I have a hissy back, and then I go for a walk and he does what I've told him to do.
So don't tell me. Don't
So
say you don't have a
I'm
say
pretty
in it.
sure right now he's going to finish it up and solidify, go, yep, no, it's all done, it's all downloaded, so we can't change it, because he starts to do that now. So then I can't make changes because he hates it when I make changes. He likes to be perfect in the whole making sure the music goes with the right pitches, and I don't know if you guys pay that much attention that he does, but I'm like, I don't think people really notice. It's not going to matter. Or he's like, well, I do, so it has to be changed. Anyway, Riley's been off computers all day, but now he's allowed on computers because I'm about to start doing my work again. But he's been reading and drawing and out playing with the dogs, and he's been having a really good morning this morning, so he's getting rewarded with probably about an hour's computer time. You set the timer. We have to set hour timers now, so when he has an hour, the alarm goes off, he has to switch off, turn it all off, and he has to go do something for at least another hour. So we've had to set the rules in again because we all got a bit slack on it. Anyway, so I am going to attempt the back cupboards today, and then once I've done, I'll sort of show you what I've done and how it's finished, and fingers crossed we can get the caravan looking back a little bit normal once this washing all dries inside.
Days like this that I know Justine loves, but when she decides she wants to go shopping, she just goes shopping, and then she always comes back with piles of stuff, and I look at it and I go, why? Anyway, let's just have a look. Here she is. Yeah.
You need to get,
So this all has to come into the caravan. Yeah.
you need to get the rest out of the caravan.
Oh, there's more.
There's more containers. Look at the toaster.
Yeah, it's wonderful, no?
I need to get this inside. It's heavy.
And there's more.
I love shopping.
All right,
Tazzy.
so let me go on.
They're just 3 containers.
All right, and then like the question has to be like, why? Like, Justine loves her boxes. Hey, she just seems to have boxes everywhere. I don't really understand. I don't know what she's going to do with them, but you know what? Like, it's just best just to sort of agree and nod your head and go, yes, okay, that's fine, because it brings her happiness. She likes doing all these sorts of things, don't you, baby? Here you go. Oh dear.
Thank you. Is there anything else? Was that it?
Mate, there's lots of things.
Lots of things.
So
Can I just point out something?
I just want to point out. Look, can I just show what's happened to the caravan today?
It's been raining and I've been washing.
Hello.
Hi, Bobby.
So anyway, this is an ordered caravan, isn't it, baby?
So, come over here and show you something. I'm pretty sure we've showed everyone this before,
What have I
but just
done
for
there?
everyone.
Yeah.
See this up here?
Right. Yep.
Keys, right? We walk past it, it's up here.
Yep.
He didn't have his hands full because I had it all. But look where he leaves it.
No.
One set here, one set here, glasses here. And that's where it will stay until I do this.
No, there was a reason why I did that, because I needed to remember that a set of the car keys, I got to change the battery in the air tag.
And where is this set of keys? Because they were both Caravan keys.
No, it was the other one was a car key, but I did that.
I've got a car key in my pocket.
It's the other car key. So
Yeah,
I've got to figure out what's going on with this
these
one.
are the two I just hung up, and they're both
They're
Caravan keys.
Well, I don't know why they're there.
Because you put them there.
No, I didn't.
You did.
So,
Wrestle time.
do you really think it's healthy for the dogs to be on our bed?
Right. Yep.
I
Because they
don't.
make me happy, and if I'm happy, you're happy.
I make you happy.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby!
Hey, Riley. Got about 5 more minutes on screens, buddy.
You're a good girl. You don't listen, Daddy. You can stay in the bed as long as you like. You're a good girl. Alright, go wrestle your sister. I've got to finish what I was doing. It's exciting. I've got containers to finish the job. I love it. I love it.
I know you do.
You helped pick the toaster.
Yeah.
One that works. This is going to be exciting.
All right. Well, I'll let
Anyway.
you get back onto it. I've got a little bit more.
Yeah, I got to
editing
finish.
today.
Yeah, you finish the editing
Bye.
and I need to finish
Yeah.
this. Bye. Okay guys, so we have finally, or I have finally finished the whole sort of spring cleaning, rearranging, making more room. Did take longer than I had expected, but I didn't realise just how bad I had let the caravan go. So feeling a little bit tired because we also head off tomorrow, so we've just packed everything up and packed everything away. But I just wanted to show you guys the finished product because I said I would. I think I did bits and pieces yesterday or the day before as well, but this is the finished product. I haven't changed every cupboard, but I have changed a few of them, and I'll just show you. So this is still the snack cupboard. We've been shopping, so everything's really full at the moment because we're going to sort of go away from, go off grid a little bit tomorrow, I think. I've swapped all my containers and my bowls that were originally underneath the sink to up there underneath all the cooking stuff. I think it's going to work a little bit better. So far, they changed that on the first day. It's already working better. Still kept all the cereal and everything up here and our shakers and the NutriBullet and stuff. So that's staying as it is. It's just cleaner because it's not got everything shoved in it. Our vitamin drawer and our shake stuff, that's all still here. One level. There's no stacking allowed anymore because otherwise it gets out of control. So under the sink now is, oh my goodness, it's so much more organised. So I can have everything up here ready to go. The flashy new toaster. Oh my God, to be able to cook toast with one session, not 4 or 5. Oh my God, this morning was like such a good breakfast. Also got these containers here. So that's because I've got my extra bits and pieces of cleaning cloths and wipes or whatever. And now they're in those containers, which I got from Bunnings. I think they're like $7 or something. They're perfect size for under the sink there. I think I showed you this drawer the other day. It's a lot tidier than what it was. Now I can actually see all my spices again. All my bits and pieces, all our sauces and oils and things like that. So much better. Oh my God. And I also got another one of these little shelves just to put our extra little things that we use every single day. And it's just the same as the one up here, but it fits so much better. So now look at this. We have 2 bunks that you can actually lay on. So I don't know what happened to Riley. He was here reading his book, but now he's disappeared. I don't know. Back cupboard. This has been probably the biggest mission for me since we left the sunny coast. Even before we even went home, I was dreading getting to this cupboard, but I have finally figured it out. It's a lot neater. It's reasonably full. But all our torches, all our coffee up there, we bought excessive coffee so we'd have enough for 4 months. So that whole basket's full of coffee pods. I did not think I'd be having a whole shelf for coffee. My God, my life has changed. Our juicer now fits here, which is, I'm so excited. That juicer has literally been on our bed since Sunrise Beach at my brother's, before we even started heading south when we first got this caravan. This is the first time we've actually got it into a cupboard and off the bed. So that's a huge game changer for me. No more sort of shifting and moving every time. This has just got some of Tim's books, and then there is, and I did have the middle drawer here at the back was also a bathroom drawer. that's now all changed. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff that I think was a bit of an overkill of things that we got. You know, thinking we're going to like the remote middle of Australia where there's no single soul. I think I got carried away with everything. Anyway, Riley's still got all his clothes in here. These now, I know I'm not going to open it because I've rolled everything, and I've put a couple of extra things in there for travel tomorrow that won't be in there, but that's all our extra jumpers and jackets and trackies. And then all Tim's medicines and things like that are in here. Our excess shake stuff and all the bottles, so when Tim's making up stuff for clients and things like that, he's got it all easy accessible now. Riley has his drawer here. This is all neat now. He's got all his schoolwork. He's got one drawer again, which is amazing. And one thing I did do, because I changed these two things around, okay, I'm probably getting a little seasick, aren't I, moving up and down all the time. I've now moved from that top shelf where I have all my cooking stuff, and then I have the containers and my bowls now. This is all the stuff that was actually in that cupboard. So this now is all my rices and pasta sauces and all my stuff that I can eat, everything you need, all my FODMAP stuff that I eat, all my gluten-free, everything. So this drawer, now that I can see everything, I realise just how much food we are going to be able to cook now. It's just, that was probably the biggest one, and because that was the pots and pans drawer, that's now over here underneath the bed. So this actually fits a lot better here. I can actually access all of this. Everything's in here. We love these pans. That was a bit of a junk drawer as well. I think we got a little bit carried away putting stuff in drawers just to try to shove stuff out of the way. I have done some of the bathroom. I have done this cupboard now because you literally couldn't physically get in this cupboard 3 days ago. You literally just didn't open that cupboard because you couldn't physically get in there. So again, another big tick, something's done. So look at these dogs, will you? This is how boring I am. They're falling asleep. Anyway, they're so cute. It's really, really windy today, so I've just let them in because it's getting too windy. Now we've packed everything up and beds are all inside now, so yeah. So anyway, so I hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode because this was a big deal for us. Now that we have a caravan, it's back in order, it's clean, it's tidy, the wardrobes are still looking reasonably good, everything else is pretty much where it needs to be now. So now the challenge is keeping it this way. So anyway, we'll see how we go. I'm going to go and see our mates now because they arrived last night. I was so excited they're here. Tomorrow we're heading off, so we're going to go and just finalise where exactly we're going to be going because we've got nothing booked. It's school holidays in Tasmania now and we're changing directions slightly apparently. So anyway, but that'll be in a future episode. Anyway, shout out any questions that you have or anything that you need. Put it in the comments, ask away with anything that you want to know, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So until the next VanDayz, here's Riley.
Hi.
We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, 'cause I found my way.